Hello and welcome to Caravan Salon 2021. This is 2022 range from Forster. This is a vehicle called V36HB. Doesn't sound very exciting, but it's used the word Vantasy, and that is Vantasy, right? The Vantasy. Vantasy. I don't know how they would want that to be pronounced. Vantasy seems like such an obvious choice of a word to use that it's hasn't been used before. I don't know why. 50,270. It's relatively cheap and relatively, note the word, 636 centimeters long, 205 wide, and it says here 35 meters high. No, 65 is it's 265 centimeters. That's what it is. And let's have a look inside. Right, first of all, actually, I want to have a look at the, before I do anything else, note the colour, this sort of, this grey, blue, I don't really know how to describe it, somebody will describe it for me. There's Lynn in Chicago will describe the colour for me. Right, coming into the van. Well, right, see anything strange? Yes, the bed is right up here. Why is the bed right up here? It's because it goes up and down. And the reason it goes up and down is because it's that's what it's designed to do. Unfortunately, this bit here has come out, and this is the way, this is how you make it go up and down. Turn the key around and then the thing will go up and down. I might give that a go once I've finished filming it, see if it works, because I can see there's a problem with that there, although it does appear to be only a couple of screws which have come out. But all the same, I don't really want to actually start messing around with it, particularly got one hand on the camera. I had two hands on the camera. I could make a better effort at messing around. Why is it so dark in here? Well, the lights are on now. How about that? Am I a genius in electronics or not? Right, so let's have a look in this this washroom. You can see me in the mirror, and that's how much height there is. And there you go, just to make the point. Oh, there you go. Pretty good, can't really complain at that. And see, it's sort of, I mean, it's, you know, 205 centimeters in width. I mean, you can't, and that's the external width, so you can't really expect too much. Now, why would you want something that goes up and down? Well, you might have bikes in the back, you might carry some cargo, you might, oh, there's all sorts of reasons. Now, last year for the 2021 season was brought out a number of vehicles looking like this. Oh, and there you can see this is the wardrobe. Right. Doesn't have a light though, and under there you can see where the water is and all the rest. So obviously there's a cover for it which is there, but that's for you can also if you need access to your pump, you might need access to the pump. It doesn't happen very often, but occasionally I had to replace my pump. It got burnt out. What happened was, the reason my pump got burnt out was this, is that the pipe from the boiler heated up to such a point that the metal expanded, the O-ring that was holding it, and as a result of that expansion, the water went out the boiler. I hadn't turned the water off, because you can't turn the water off, which perhaps is what you ought to do when you're in the van. And so the water went on, and when the water ran out completely, I then had the pump kept continuing, and as a result it burnt out. It actually went on for some time. It just got weaker and weaker, and then just gave up the ghost. So that's my story of the pump. I might do a video on it. Now here we've got the Webasto. I no longer recommend Webasto, actually. I've sort of gone off them a bit. Not so much they've gone off, they're very expensive for what it actually does. And to be quite honest, there's so many cheaper alternatives. Like you got the Renault catalogue, now you can find them for 1/3 the price of what a normal Webasto costs. So even you can get these Chinese things, which which I will demonstrate in a future video in the future. And the I can't really see the point actually. I think Webasto could lose its position. I thought it does have a name. Got Ebersprecher as well. Both companies are here at Düsseldorf. Right, so there's something else I wanted to show, because I was rambling on about pumps going wrong. I forgot what it was. Right, so you may have noticed that we can move the bed up from the other side because it was broken. Well, the screws are missing, but we can also move it up from here as well. Let's see if it will go up. So that gives you all of this space in the back of the van. Okay, it doesn't give you much room for sleeping in if you need to be, but if you're carrying stuff around with you, nobody's got a bike that's that high. It's like a penny farthing you get in there, just about. And so you've got all of this space to play with. Another thing you might use is oh, I've got a light there, light switch. But here, hook up. That is this is where you plug your outside shower if you want an outside shower. I don't use it, but you've got an inside shower, so use that instead. I'm not so keen on people using outside showers, but I might want to shower off the dog or something. So I can understand that. You've got the rings here to stop stuff sliding around. Now, lots of companies belonging to Trigano are doing the same van. Why are they all doing the same van? The reason is, I think, because they want their dealers to go into competition with each other. That's my opinion. I might be wrong on that one, but it's my opinion. Yeah, a bit more storage there. This comes out. What is the point of that? Well, the point of that is you might have something in here which is long and like scaffolding, for example, that needs or skis. You can go skiing with scaffolding, for example. Or I don't know, maybe skis would fit anyway. But you might have something. You need to take that out, and you can do it. So I think that is a very convenient way of travelling. You've also got here, because of the outer shape of the van, which slopes in a bit. It doesn't slope in as much in the Fiat Ducato as it does for other brands such as MAN or Mercedes, but it does slope in a bit. You've got these cushions here, which are profiled to suit it going up and down. Right, so that gives you an idea. Right, do you want to see some more? We'll have a quick look around. I see there's a lady tidying up the stand, so I won't get in her way. But I'll stick the camera around one or two. This is a 541 centimeter long van. Table comes out, as you can see, because it's there right now. Widthwise bed at the back. All the tables will come out. There's nothing unusual about that. Here we have a German layout in the back of the van. So this one here is going to be slightly longer, 636 centimeters. And as oh, I'll show you this one as well. Now this color, I believe, is meant to represent something a little bit more dynamic than white. That's how I interpret it. And here we've got an enormous bed. Where's the lights? Oh, sorry, I can't turn it on anyway. There's no electricity. Anyway, we'll have that look at that in a different video. So, thanks so much for watching, and hope you found that of interest. And all the best from Düsseldorf.